Hi, my name is Carrie Benjamin. I'm a transformational healthcare coach, and I'm here to provide you information about the processes and purpose of our daily engagement system at UC San Diego Health. What is a daily engagement system, or otherwise known as DES? DES is a tool that helps us communicate on a daily basis through huddles. DES huddles are short, focused meetings, usually no more than 15 minutes. In these huddles, teams discuss if we are ready to serve our patients, if we are aligned as an organization, and how we can improve our workflows. Ultimately, DES will also enable us to meet our shared goals and engage all staff and providers in a culture of continuous improvement. It's the glue that helps support improvement and sustainment. DES is also a key element of a lean system because it ensures that we have what we need to deliver excellent care and value to our patient. This is seen through an increase in system-wide and cross-functional engagement across the entire organization. So even though teams are meeting frequently, how does that information travel throughout the organization? Through a tiered huddle system. DES is designed to involve all team members across all dimensions of the organization. In each huddle, teams are focused on caring for patients and supporting those who care for patients. In a traditional organization, the org chart would show the CEO at the top and have direct patient care providers at the bottom. In our framework, we decided to turn this upside down, so those closest to the work are at the top. This emphasizes that it's everyone's role to deliver value to our patients. So each tier of management focuses on supporting across tiers. When looking at DES, it's important to see where this fits into the UC San Diego Health strategic framework. This model was developed in 2019 by executive leadership and is a way to organize and scope the clinical enterprise. We anticipate to use this model for multiple years with it changing very little. As you can see, there are 4 layers in this strategic house and with a total of 7 goals. These goals play a major role in DES when answering the question, are we aligned as an organization? The goals are categorized in 5 areas: people, efficiency, service, quality, and access. These are known throughout the organization as alignment goal lanes. These are our DES standards, and they apply to all tiers. We follow this framework to ensure we are all rowing in the same direction toward the organizational goals, and that we have what we need on a daily basis to do our work. This structure and categories are standards so we can be both efficient and effective. While this framework represents the critical elements of DES, many teams have their boards set up for their own local preference to make DES their own. To review the main components of DES, we have alignment, the team's local goals that align to the organizational aims and regularly monitor our progress. Improvement, continuous improvement for our processes from those closest to the work. Readiness, daily whenever possible, 15 minutes or less, we review our steps F in person at a huddle board or by Zoom. We have staffing, technology, equipment and supplies, experience, processes, safety, and facilities. Here is an example of an in-person huddle board. You can see the huddle is broken into the 3 elements of AIR: alignment, improvement, and readiness. It also includes sections for announcements and recognition. Many teams which need to be in person each day will huddle around this board in the morning to ensure that we are ready and we have the tools we need to be the most effective that day. Many teams are not in the same place at the same time, particularly since the COVID-19 pandemic. These teams meet virtually and use an electronic huddle board. Here is an example of a board that is widely used throughout the health system. As you can see, it incorporates the same elements as an in-person huddle. Improvement within DES huddles may take the form of pick ideas. This is the way we map new ideas. We use the acronym PIC to describe whether an idea might be categorized as possible, implement, challenge, or kibosh. This depends on the impact and effort that each idea might take. Any team member can submit improvement ideas in this format. Typically, the team will review at regular intervals, such as each week at a staff meeting, and then they report out about the progress towards implementing the idea. We hope you find an opportunity to share your ideas and support continuous improvement. It's very important to leverage ideas from those closest to the work. There are many teams across the health organization which like to count the number of completed ideas each fiscal year. It's a great way to encourage people to submit more ideas that they take ownership of. There are three main components that make up DES Huddle. Remember, during the huddle, you will discuss if we're ready to serve our patients, if we are aligned as an organization, how we improve our workflows. Those three questions can be broken down into the elements of AIR: alignment, improvement, and readiness. Ultimately, by utilizing these three components, DES brings structure, standards, and connection between departments. We hope you have enjoyed learning about the purpose and processes of our daily engagement system and how this framework is used throughout UC San Diego Health. Please let us know if you have questions or ideas, as we are always looking for DES champions to join our improvement efforts.